Hey there, fellas. Today I'm going to be playing The Children of Clay, which is a short stop-motion horror archaeology type game where we have to sit here and examine the artifact to try to find out its secrets. It was recommended to me, and it actually looked interesting enough, so I'm going to give it a try. I feel like the art of claymation is just dead at this point. You hardly ever see any, like, well, games especially, but even back in the day, you had the animations and whatnot that were really neat. Time is 5 and 40 past 11. I have received another artifact from my old friend, Professor Ortbay. He writes again about how he misses working with me out in the field, and his remorse about the accident. I immediately felt a chill down my spine and was once again back in the cave, trapped and hopeless. I composed myself. I need to focus on my work. Time to start the examination. Accident. Sounds like I was trapped in a cave. Wonder if I have some trauma. Name, artifact in our 297. Site, Bergen Burial Mound, 7/B, Ural Mountains. Material, clay. Age, unknown. Function, unknown. Oh, you're a creepy little fella. Okay. Matches. Search for... Search for stuff? Could not find anything relevant. Sure that'll come in handy later. What's this? A compass? Okay. This feature resembles a human face. Looks like a metal object embedded in the artifact. Doesn't seem like it's possible to extract it. Maybe I can find out what kind of metal it is. Would the match help me do that based on its reaction to it? Guess not. Spinning around. Curious, this feature resembles a tail. It does. Is it a cave goblin? Looks like a cave goblin. What's that up there, though? Looks like a horn. Oh. Gonna see if it's attracted. Yeah, okay. The compass is detecting a magnetic field. Hmm. Iron object. Okay. Not find anything relevant. I'm wondering what to do with that. Just go ahead and light that. See what we can do with it. That's just for searching. We use the pin? It appears not. Okay. So it's only going to react to the metal side? Yeah. Hmm. Okay, let's check this out. Oh. Oh, I can only... Oh, I can't, like, hold it in place there. I can only briefly... I see. Why was there... Was there a fly in there? They seem to be some sort of runes. I don't recognize the type. Maybe I can find something in my books. Example of a rune, letter U written using different runes. Orcon, Rovus, Uthar. Orcon? Oh, okay. The runes. Okay, it's only the one set of runes on it. What rune? What are you written using different runes? So this would have to be number 2, right? That's U. So Rovis. Yeah, here we go. The Rovis script, or Old Hungarian runes, is a writing system used for writing in the Hungarian language. After the establishment of the Christian Hungarian kingdom, the old writing system was partly forced out of use, and the Latin alphabet was adopted. However, among some professions, the script has remained in use. For example, shepherds use it to track the number of animals. Old Hungarian letters were usually written from right to left. So it looks like we're looking at a U. What are you? You look like a. What are you? An R? Yeah, an R. U R D U U R D U. It's like a mountain. U R D U N G. So U R D U N G. Is that right? Urdung is a shape-shifting demonic creature from early Hungarian paganism. In pre-Christian beliefs, it ruled the lower world and helped God in creating the earth. After Christianization, it was identified with the devil. One of the oldest Urdung myths is recorded on the Ugra tablet, found in the Ural Mountains. Illustration of the devil from the Codex Gigas 13th century. You're a satanic little fella, aren't you? You do look like it. So I can't use the match on any of him, I guess. Okay, let's examine it some more, make sure we didn't miss anything. Alright. I like his little tail, though. Okay. Let's check. I can't find anything for the devil. No, okay. Um, see if we can find anything for the Orcon. I don't think that is the right rune. Okay, so that's what that is. Gotcha. Utark, I assume nothing for that as well. I see, I see. What was the name of the mountains called in this one? Okay, let's try Ugra. So here's the tablet. Found in the Ural Mountains, the Ugra tablet depicts depicts a legend of a star that fell to Earth, and out of the star, the 7 children of Urdung crawled out. According to the legends, the children caused misfortune, sickness, and death to mankind, but a brave Taltos used his cunning to lure and trap the creatures. Out of the 7 children, only 6 are depicted on the tablet. This could be because of damage, but one hypothesis states that this is evidence for the 7th children being the folk creature Mumash. Hmm. We know Taltosh. According to folk tradition, Taltosh is a person with supernatural power. Taltosh was born with teeth, 6 finger, or other additional bones. Cool. The most important ability of a Taltash is a meditation or spiritual trance. In this state, they could heal wounds and sickness or learn hidden truths by sending their soul among the stars. That's neat. What's it like a Yugra? Okay, so let's go back to the Yugra. Let's see if we can find anything in the Ural Mountains. The Ural Mountains, or simply the Urals. Urals are a mountain range in Eurasia that runs north to south from the coast of the Arctic Ocean to northwestern Kazakhstan. This is a fragment of von Herberstein's map. Okay. Mumash. The Mumash is an invisible creature that scares children in Hungarian folklore. It is most often associated with darkness, but there is no description of its shape, even in the beliefs of other peoples. According to some assumptions, there is no description of its shape anywhere, because for everyone, it is the embodiment of their own fears. Huh. Well, I mean, so the tablet, maybe that's why he's not depicted, is because he's just, he's one of the, he's just there. Like the evil embodiment of, like I said, our own fears. So, he's whatever we perceive him as. So he's no physical form. Interesting. Some sort of dark liquid is flowing out of the holes. What is that? Black. Oil. It's like the dark liquid loosened the metal object. Oh no, did we just unseal him? It seems to be a nail. Flame is extinguished when in proximity to the liquid. Creepy. Oh. What on earth? Pick up the candle and investigate. I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh. What are you? Collection of Neolithic artifacts. More dark stains. They lead to the left. Yeah. Oh. Stone statue from... What is that noise? Yeah. What in tarnation? I stumble in the darkness, trying to find my way towards the door and away from that wretched thing. I reach out with my hand to find something. There's a wall here. There's nothing in front of me. There's a wall here. There is nothing in front of me. I reach out with my left hand and find a wall. It feels cold to the touch. Wall there. Wall there. The air feels colder here. There's a wall here and I feel some sort of moss growing on it. Very cold, like a rock. Let's see. Feeling around in the darkness. Unpleasant. There's a wall in front of me. Is this not where I came from? Am I losing my mind? I mean, yeah, probably. No, this can't be happening. I remember the matches I kept in my pocket. There was just a single one left. Takes a few seconds before I dare to light it. Hmm. Oh no. I think we're trapped. Excerpt from the newspaper article titled The Children of Clay. Just a few months after the disappearance of the esteemed archaeologist in the incident involving a broken artifact, the team working on the remote site in the Urals made an astonishing discovery. A previously unknown chamber containing a dozen similar small clay figures had been discovered. They're already in contact with several universities across the globe to further study them. Oh no. Everybody's gonna get their own artifact. Their cursed artifact. That was pretty good. Actually, I enjoyed this one. So instead of having jump scares, it's more of a an uneasy, eerie, creepy feeling throughout the game. Like I said, I always can appreciate some stop motion, but I don't think that I got all of the things in the book. Like I don't think I searched up everything. I think we were like a 7 out of 11, I think it was. So I'm wondering if there's some more lore that I can get, perhaps even a different ending. So I will have to check and see about that. Okay, so I will be back when I find out more of the stuff in the book. Alrighty, fellas, I'm back. So we were just missing a couple of things, such as clay. Pottery is the process of forming objects with clay and other raw materials which are fired at high temperatures to give them a hard and durable form. It is one of the oldest human inventions, originating before the Neolithic period. Ceramic objects dating back to 29,000 to 25,000 BC. So stuff like that. Iron. Earliest known ironwork is dated from 3500 BC and made from meteoric iron. Two main types, wrought iron, or cold iron, and cast iron. Cold iron has a long and varied tradition in the mythology and folklore of the world. Cold iron is historically believed to repel, contain, or harm ghosts, fairies, witches, and other malevolent supernatural creatures. This belief continued into later superstitions in a number of forms. Uh, Miss Metal too. Yeah, the earliest archaeological support of smelting is dated to be around 6000 to 5000 BC. The most common metals found on archaeology sites are iron, copper, lead, tin, zinc, and their alloys. Because iron is magnetic, it can be easily distinguished from the rest. So yeah, we weren't missing anything as far as lore-wise, just sort of the simpler things that weren't really necessary. But this game was really cool actually. I thought it was very creepy and, kind of spooky. But that was Children of the Clay. Thanks for tuning in, fellas. See you in the next one.